Welcome back to Trailblazer Reloaded. We've got new places to go to, new things to do, but farming also just continues here. Managed to grow the first hardwood tree here, mahogany, without getting any other hardwood seeds yet. Check that for a couple farming XP there. And a nice hard task. Starting off our desert escapades in the snow here. It's time for Sorceress's Garden. We've got many a fruit to pluck. First up, pick a winter squirk. Easy task. And then we take the squirks, mash them on down with a pestle and mortar to get juices to turn in to not Osman, because Osman isn't here right now. 1 winter squirk juice for a bit of XP and an easy task. Got a spring squirk for a medium task. Turning in 10 spring squirk juices for 162,000 XP and a medium task. That is 64 thieving. Pick 1 autumn squirk, medium task. Slight detour to pyramid plunder. Search the first chest in room 1. Easy task. Chest in room 2. Easy task. Chest in room 3. It's an easy task. Chest in room 5 is a medium task. Oh boy. There is 65 thieving, which is also what I'm here for. And if we just get to the middle of the room here and open the chest. That's room 5 chest. Medium task. Pick a summer squirk. That's a hard task. Complete the Alchemy rooftop course. 10 points. There's not enough people in the Sorceress's Garden to just walk through everywhere. So we're going to wait until peak time. Continue that. So we got plenty of other tasks to do here. Like defeat an Alchemy warrior. Easy task. Craft a lava rune. That's a medium task. I'm gonna have 1 more essence here to craft a fire rune for an easy task. Tan some cowhides in the Critting Desert for an easy task. Then we'll also make 1 leather body for an easy task. Apparently that is 75 crafting. Wild. Cut a cactus to refill some water skin. That's an easy task and an easy diary task. Then climb down into the cowfight lair. That is an easy task and an easy diary task. Lots of comboing these, which is convenient. And another combo we can do right here with this cowfight is kill a cowfight with the Karis Partisan and defeat a cowfight guardian. 2 more medium tasks. Pick a cabbage in the Cytherean Abbey. 10 points. Easy task. Kill a seagull in the desert. 10 points. Doing some temporos now. There is a combat task. There's also stuff with combat tasks. Need to get enough of those. That is an easy one for 1 point on that front at least. And there is the temporos kill. Easy. Another, literally an easy task, yes. How many things do we get for that? Like not many. We got 3. Let us see what we get from 3 here. Spirit Flakes. That's a collection log slot. And then some raw fish that we can get infinite for free of. So, it's something. Catch 30 orange salamanders. That's a medium task. And catching just 1 was a medium diary task. Defeat a crocodile. Medium task. Make a combat potion. Medium task. Also, combat potions are going to be very nice. They are an attack and a strength potion, but the goat horns are a 100% drop from goats, instead of the eyes of newt being problematic. Mine 30 chunks of granite. Medium task. And also, mine 1 chunk of granite was a hard desert task. Really is a lot of overlap for some of these. That's fine. Another thing that we can do while we're here is talk to Eblis and get ourselves something that could be very nice. We're going to lie about talking to Azanadra, and then we're going to buy an ancient staff. That's going to do ancient magic. Let's pop on down to the pyramid here and turn on ancient magics. We can do a few things on the ancient spellbook, and for the most part we really don't need to be on normal spellbook. All the teleports are kind of independent here, so that pretty much takes care of that. We could also be on the lunar spellbook. A few more levels we should be able to make use of fertile soil, which would help for farming a little bit. And here is ancient magic, another hard diary task. That's not the focus just yet, just keeps happening. Magical trio of tasks. Cast Ice Rush. That is a medium task. Cast Padawan Teleport. That's a hard task. Cast Ice Burst. That's a hard task. There's more, like Ice Barrage. We are not quite there yet. Defeat a Scarab Mage. That is a medium task. Really could have got this done during contact, but that's okay. And defeat a Dust Devil in the Caridian Desert, specifically. Medium task. Move in the house again to Pod of Niche this time. That's a medium task. Defeat the Calphite Queen. Hard task. Turning in a very nice giant sword here. That is 164,000 XP. Quality 136. That is some things here. No commission right now. Quality 50, medium task. Quality 100, medium task. Pickpocket a bandit in the bandit camp. Medium task. Pickpocket and Menopite thug 50 times. That's a hard task. And pickpocketing once was a hard diary task. Just a little bit of training at the Menophites. We can go back to Pyramid Planter here. Get 40 points for chest number 6. And a hard task for chest number 7. Getting a pyramid top was a medium diary task. And bringing it to Simon Templeton. Once we talk to him for a bit here. No, I don't want to sell everything. Just the pyramid top. And channeling explain what they're about first. No. Sold the stone one. That's alright. Sell the pyramid top for 10,000 coins. Oh boy. But more importantly, the medium task. And then we sold the stolen one. That was an easy diary task. These keep happening. But that was also, we check here, our 400th league task completed. It's been a lot. A bit of teamwork and brute force later, at peak times. All the squirkin' is complete. Turning in 25 autumn squirk juice here for 705,000 thieving XP and a hard task. That's level 84 for the chests in the rogue's castle. Actually, very helpful for a lot of things later, and a task or whatever. Need to do all 25 of those at the same time, or you don't get the task. But then for the summer one, you can't do all 50 at the same time. So multiple inventories here. Starting with 28 summer squirk juice for 1,008,000 XP. So 87. Then back to the bank again. Solid XP drop there. For another 22 squirk juices. So it's going to be slightly less XP this time. Well, that's okay. Talk to Selim. Osmond's replacement here. More squirkin'. 792,000. And that is 89 thieving and an elite task. So 200 points for finishing that. It really is pretty convenient right now at the start, while there's still people trying to all do this at the same time. Waiting any later when there's not masses of people you can just run straight through with no problems. Not a great plan. And that leaves us 80 points away from the next relic. And we've got a master casket here. That will do it. Open. Reward casket master. Want the mimic boss fight? No. I don't want a chance for a mimic boss fight because I don't have that area. And even if I said yes, we'd have to go talk to the mimic, which we can't, so no mimics. And that is hard task, complete, open 1 master clue scroll, and hard task, gain a unique item from a master clue. We got Boots of Darkness, an old demon mask, loop half of a key, which isn't too helpful, Dragon Sim, Dragon Mace, Purple Sweets, Blood Runes. Some cool stuff in there. And we cannot equip the Dragon Scimitar because of Monkey Madness. Can equip the Dragon Mace here, though. I think it's probably just going to be worse. 70, 75, 82, 112. Maybe the same speed as the Leaf Blade Battle Axe, just... that's something. Boots of Darkness. Are these technically our best mage boots? It's a possibility. With Lunar on, we're at negative 60. Darkness, negative 59. That's one more. So another piece of Lunar destroyed. Love to see it. Okay, so these can go in here. The mage gear is wild. We got Farseer Helm, Boots of Darkness, Magic Amulet. There's many upgrades that we need to get, that's for sure. In the Clue Scroll tab, we can put in the Old Demon Mask. That's great. And the Enchanted Hat that I had previously thought might have been an upgrade. Not as good as the Farseer Helm, so that's okay. You can put the Dragon Scimitar in the Random Stuff tab. Because... not quite good. Loop Haft in here too? Sure. And we've got a Got a crystal key here. Not that we can use it, but there you go. Nice. Bank space is also kind of a thing here. We can fix that very, very easily. If we grab out everything here, go to the stuff and get our concentrated gold, condensed gold even. We could alloc some of these for money. Okay, alloc it? Yeah. Then alloc this one. We might need more than this, actually. I also probably shouldn't be high allocing it just yet. With this money, we can go into the bank here and buy more bank slots. Need 880 million. I can probably do that. And then we can just store all the clue scroll things, which we're going to be collecting. So that'll be nice. But for right now, let us get the next relic. Because we can. And because it's very, very helpful. Relics. Well, we completed Clan of Korend and Ghost Ahoy because of fixing various bugs and stuff. Auto completed, and now we get points for them. Easy and medium task. Delightful. That would have been enough to change any of my plans here, so that's okay. 15,000 total points here. Tier 7. We got 3 options again. And the passive effect for this one is increases XP multiplier from 12 to 16. So, in theory, we could have done something else and then gotten more XP from the squirks. But thematic videos and episodes and all that, so I'm fine. A tiny bit more thieving is not going to be a situation. And also, minigame points boosted by 8 times instead of 5. So that's going to help in lots of other ways here too. One of the reasons that I was mostly, for now, avoiding Mage Training Arena. But now we don't have any excuses for minigames or skilling. The final spot here, passive items, passive effect for things being 5 times as common, when previously they were 4 times. So there's still reasons to not go crazy into high-level bossing and stuff yet. But we need to choose a tier 7 first, obviously. And we have 3 choices. Soul Stealer has some effects here. All attacks that hit have increased minimum hit of 10% of your max. So essentially it just means you do slightly more damage on average, and you're not going to be hitting the lowest possible numbers. So if you max hit a 50, you can't hit like a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So just raises your damage ever so slightly. And a little bit more consistent too. That's nice. When you hit with these hits, or just any hits, which are your hits, yeah, 50% chance to restore hit points and prayer by 10% of what you did, rounded up. So a little bit more than 5% on average, since it has the rounding up business. Depends on how strong your hits are, what exact percentages of things you're going to get. But basically, heals you and restores your prayer, just by hitting things. Doesn't work for multi-target attacks or special attacks. Then whole mess with the Scythe of Vitter. Not the initial hit, but works with the secondary hits if they have the same target as the initial hit. And also only the first hit of the Venator's Bow. So you can't get passive all this off of like barrages, which would have been a little bit much. But honestly, everything here is a little bit much, so it really wouldn't have been a problem. But that's okay. basically heals and prayer restore passively. And a little bit more damage. But if you want to do a little bit more damage, Berserker is also a choice. Damage straight up increased by 0.4% per hit point missing. So if you're really low HP, you can hit like almost 40% higher, but then you're also at really low HP, so pros and cons. Depends on what the situation is. And also, your first hit on monsters is a max hit. So get yourself in a situation where you can hit a really big hit, walk up to your enemy, and hit them for that big hit. Also stacks with range and magic, or maybe at least just magic. So that's very interesting. So you do way more damage, and then start with doing way more damage. But you kind of also want to try to be managing your health more. It can be a bit more dangerous. And the last one is Weapon Master. Way more special attacks. Your special attack energy restores 3 times faster. If you don't have any special energy left, you can sacrifice 25 hit points to just keep doing more specs. All your special attacks are 100% accurate and have a minimum hit of 20%. So, very similar to the minimum hit of 10% from the other one. So if you got a really good special attack weapon, you could really just keep on throwing them out. Then if you had something to deal with the damage you're giving to yourself by sacrificing 25 hit points every attack, you could even just keep it going there too. We don't really have the best special attack weapons. We are not particularly comfortable doing high-level bossing at low health to try to maximize doing damage. So we are going to go with Soul Stealer. Just overall convenient, still a bit more damage. And that's also going to give me a bit more damage in the other 2 styles too, which will help. I guess all of them kind of do. But Soul Stealer, healing, prayer restore, and a little bit more damage. Just everywhere. Always useful. Always a good time. If you're going to get into a situation where you're going to want to be using like Darox for something, and you want to not be constantly healing, this would probably not be the right choice. You would want the one where you are sitting at low health. But we don't have that, or anything similar really. So just passive healing, passive prayer restore, should be pretty good. I'm going to select Soul Stealer. Confirm. Just useful everywhere. And now, we only have the tier 8 left, and that is 8,870 points. Which sounds like a lot, because it is. But we now have no excuses to train skills, do minigames, and there's going to be plenty of points to be had from there. And also, training skills will be helpful for the achievement diaries. We'll see if we can get some progress on that front. What will be rained once we are done looking at that? We should be able to do a lot pretty easily. Next time. Goodbye.